So, yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning into the live stream. And yes, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research before doing anything, of course. So yeah, let's see here. One second, we're gonna pull up pretty much all these charts, and then we're gonna get started here. I do want to go over these swings, and yes, we'll go over these day trades too as well. What I'm looking at, what I'm looking for today. All right, let's see here. One second here. Yo, Carlo, what's up? What's up? Good to see you guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. So yes, we're streaming the other way this time, but we're gonna get back to the regular stream probably next stream here. All right, so I'm gonna tell the team we're on live, and then I'm gonna pull up this chat. So we're just getting started here. 1 second. Yo, Bartman, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my guy. All right, honestly, yes, we're going to get rid of all these charts here. We're going to go to a lower time frame, at least for these day trades, I guess you could say. So yes, we'll go over Q, SPY, Tesla, IWM. Obviously, Amazon's looking good. IWM, QQQ, yep, got you. All right, so I want to start fresh on like all these charts here. Yo, Milo beat me to it. Appreciate it, bro. All right, 1 second, 1 second. Pretty much just getting everything started up. Yo, Jose, good to see you, bro. Appreciate you, my guy, for tuning in. All right, yeah, we just told the team we're on live. We got everything pulled up, I believe. So, yeah, let's get straight to it. All right, so let's honestly start with the Qs first. All right, so QQQ. Let's take a look here. I will be honest, you know, it looks very sloppy on, you know, at least that 1 hour chart here. Yes, we still got this empty space here which looks good. I kind of want to break it down on this 1 hour though. 1 hour, 2 hour, maybe even a 30-minute. So honestly, this is what I see here. And I will be honest, I was looking at this morning here. This is what I do like. Empty space. Obviously, yes, there is a box here, and then there's a little gap here, so it could end up taking above this 624 area, and then that empty space is above us. Kind of want to see if we can clear that 625. If we can, we got empty space up to that 627, which honestly looks good. Yo, what's up, bro? Fritz, what's up, my guy? Good to see you too as well. DQ and also Nvidia. Yo, Nez, what's up? Yeah, I got you guys. No worries. All right, so that's what I can see to the upside, which looks good. Hopefully, you guys can see my screen okay. If you can't, just let me know. Clear gap down there. Empty space is above us, which looks good. So that's there. That's what I can see. That's what I like. So you know, pretty much all the same moves as we pretty much have. Below us, so it looks like this is kind of already happening, but right below this wall here, we got empty space down to this 622. So there's a little, you know, gap up to as well that we could end up targeting to this downside. Yes, I do see we're about to close, so we'll have to see how things play out with this little trade here. Camera is too zoomed out. All right, I got you. Hold on 1 second here. All right, my bad. All right, cool. Hopefully this is okay. If this is okay, just let me know. Hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better now. All right, so yeah, that's on that 30-minute charts. Yo, Lime, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Bro, where have you been? We've been we've been asking about you, bro. All right, so yeah, that's on the Qs. Looks good. Is there a little bit more downside? Yes, there is. So actually, I personally want to do this on a. Let's see here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Obviously, yes, there's a little gap here, of course. I'm also seeing that we got empty space here. So, got another little box there under that, 619 area. Would love to see it down to this 617, which looks good. Yo, Queez, what's up, bro? Good to see you, my guy. All right, wait 1 second here. So yeah, it looks good. Empty spaces below us. Really just depends on what we want to do today. Obviously, if we end up stalling, that's that. I mean, I do know what we have a lot of news today and also tomorrow. So got to be very careful with what happens. But honestly, I do like that upside for the Qs. Maybe I should write that down. Is it out for the holiday? Dude, fire, man. Gotta enjoy the holidays for sure, bro. Yo, Brandon, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. All right, hold on. I gotta write some things down. I got my notebook today, or I pretty much have it every day. But all right, so the Qs actually doesn't look terrible. Let's look at Tesla. Yeah, Jose, we'll do a SPY too. So yeah, I got you. All right, so we're gonna start fresh on all these charts here. Hold on, give me 1 second. Kind of want to go over Tesla first. All right, so let me take a look. Ooh, okay. Actually, Tesla got a decent move here. Hold on, give me 1 second here. All right, so I'll be honest. It looks like we do have a. Okay. So there's a box here. There's empty space there. Obviously, there's this bigger move that I like. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let's see here. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. Give me 1 second. I gotta change this song here. So SPY. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna do this 1 hour box just really quickly here, and then we'll go from this little 1 hour. So yes, right below this bottom wall here at this what 435 area. Let me see this 30-minute time frame. Okay, actually lines up pretty nicely. We do have a little empty space move, so kind of would want to finish this move to this downside to this 430. So you can see that clear gap up. That's what I would be targeting into. Actually not bad. Yo, Francisco, what's up, bro? Yeah, I got you, man. No worries. BA, yes, sir. And yes, if you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. We will be going over pretty much everything. All right, that's what I can see there. Obviously, if we break outside of this 440, do want to see up to this 448. Empty space is above there too. So right now we're inside of consolidation. I could care less about this little trade, but yeah, actually looks pretty decent. So yeah, there's also that little pocket here. That looks really good. But I will say that we do have a nice little move here. So pretty much it looks exactly like, you know, the same move as yesterday here. So you can see, hold on, let's see. So Tesla, you can see clear gap up, no consolidation. We had a Potter box that needs to be broken, and to the downside, we ended up getting a nice breaking candle body close below, targeting into the empty space. So this looks exactly like. Want to see if we can finish that little move there, which looks good. I will say though, let's see. So there's another little 30-minute box here. It's a nice little box there. Nice top wall, bottom wall there. So pretty much same exact thing. I still like it. So if I took this one, it would be more of a smalls and see if we can just get above to our entry area to this 440, and then maybe leaving some runners to that upside. So it looks good. All right, so wait 1 second here, guys. 1 second here. All right, let me see here. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta fix this up just a bit here. There we go. All right, yeah, empty space above us too as well. So right now, I'm not gonna do anything. Just to, you know, just wait and then, you know, just see what plays out for today. So empty space is both above us and below us, which looks good. All right, so that's that. Personally, I may wait for a nice candle close and see if we can get a nice candle close for today. As for yesterday, we had a nice little move on this. So I think what we had, so we had a nice little clear gap down. We ended up breaking below, and then yeah, that empty space was there. So looks really good. We'll just see how things play out with this little trade here. Not too bad. All right, so let's keep on going. So SPY video there. Let's take a look. Let me see here. ORCL. Yo, what's up, everyone? All right, ORCL. David, what's up? BBAI. All right, got you, man. We're gonna pull that up too. Obviously, yes, we got to go over IWM, so we'll do that too. DKNG Google. Yep, we'll do it. Hold on, let's see. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm gonna pull up at least one more chart here, and then we're gonna pull up pretty much everything else. So 1 second here. NBIS. All right, cool. So yeah, Tesla looked really good. Kind of looked like, you know, the play from yesterday. So obviously, depending on how we move, you know, this play was a great play. All right, my bad. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm looking at, but it looks like, you know, pretty much same play from yesterday. Clear gap up, no consolidation. We end up getting that break below to empty space there. All right, so we'll do these two trades here. Looks like, hold on, let me take a look at the Qs. All right, QQQ. This is what I wanted this morning, but we broke and closed under, so this was like a perfect play, and then we ended up dropping. So that's what I kind of wanted to see. Actually, screw that though. Let's look at SPY. Let's take a look here. See what we got going on. All right, let me know if that brightness is okay. Hopefully it's okay. All right, so yes, we all know about that little play there. Let's look at this 1 hour chart first before I just start on this 30-minute. Okay. So yeah, there's little gap downs, of course, not like small empty space moves. Nothing that I would just want to be like, oh, dude, yeah, I'm just gonna get in that. Obviously, there is something here. So there's a. Hold on, I'm just gonna pretty much. So this is going to be more of like a range, I would say. So before you say anything, I get it, more of a range, but under this 682 could see down to that 680. So there's a little small play here, nothing crazy, but yeah, little small gap there. Empty space is below us, which looks good. All right, let's see. So that little move there, but I'm going to move this over just a bit. All right, so yeah, right now we're in that box, or we're targeting into that empty space there. Another little leg down, yeah, under that 682 down to that 680, which looks good. Yeah, it looks like we're trying to dump there. Not too bad. Obviously above us though, above that 684. We'd love to see up to that 686. So we got another little move. So pretty much same exact thing. We're in that box. We're in consolidation. No trade. We break outside of consolidation. We'd love to see that trade to this upside. All right, so let's take a look. NVIDIA here. So it looks like we actually touched our first official TP. Just after hours. Yo, what's up, everyone? No sound, frozen screen. Is it frozen? Let me know before I start yapping. Actually, SPY didn't look too bad, so hold on, I'm gonna write that down. I do like the Qs a little bit better than SPY, but SPY doesn't have like a bad move though. All right, I'm good. All right, cool, perfect. Yo, Julius, what's up? ETFs looking like they want to stay in range till. So yeah, we got FMC tomorrow. So yesterday we had a lot of chop too. We actually still had some decent moves. So same thing for today. I'm not going to really, rush into anything. I do want to see if we can get some nice, decent moves. So just like yesterday, Tesla, I had to try this one twice. The first time I stopped out with, some small profits, and then we ended up finishing that move. So, I want to see some nice candle closes under our wall into the empty space. We can get that. That's cool. You can see what happened on the Qs. The upside did not want to work. Small little scalps, and then you can see the downside and even more. End up doing pretty well. We'll go over in the video. A couple members end up hitting that trade, and helped pretty well in this. Shout out to Leah. So this was another little play. So this was actually a good little play here. I wish that the full move happened. What, just yesterday. So still clear gap down, no consolidation. We ended up, so yesterday we ended up getting a break outside of our wall here. We had a beautiful entry on this. Just told them, look guys, I'm just gonna, it looks like a more of a scalping play. I ended up trimming on this. We're at pretty much this high. We're at this, what, 187 area. Ended up trimming pretty nicely and let the rest run. So I did want those final targets hit, that 190 and that 195. But yeah, we ended up going back into this box. So yeah, I stopped out pretty much at my entry. It did pretty well. A couple of members ended up doing, you know, pretty decent on that too. Some of them have been holding too. And then, as you can see, we ended up touching this first TP officially. So we tapped that imbalance. So we didn't finish that 195, but we finally touched that 190. So nice little move there. Obviously, no, I'm not in this move, and yes, I couldn't have, you know, made anything on this since this happened after market. But yeah, that's that. The only thing that I can see here is, let me see. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, I know I sound crazy. Yes, we still got empty. We got a little pocket here, so if we wanted to, there's a small box here. So there's empty space there. Honestly, I kind of would want to see us getting above this imbalance for me to try this upside. So, so that 190.26, so that first TP, I still want that 195. You want to see if we can break above that imbalance and get that continuation. Yo, what's up, everyone? Seeking Troop, do you trade after market? So I mean, once, at least for options, once, you know, market closes, you can't really, you know, get in or out of any positions. There is futures though, so futures is also pretty nice. The only thing about futures is after market, it moves slow. Well, not all the time, but a lot of times it moves like pretty slow. But it's not a bad thing. So I pretty much, if I trade at night, if I, you know, enter into a trade, I just set my targets, and then either it hits or it doesn't, pretty much. Yo, Omar, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. So yeah, that was on the video. We had that little move here, so this was that first little play. We ended up getting that break, and then we pushed up, what, couple bucks there, and then yeah, nice little move. Didn't get to post a chart because we didn't touch that first official TP, but looks like we did just then. All right, so let's keep on going. We did SPY. We didn't do IWM. All right, so let's do IWM, ORCL. We got Google, NBIS. All right, so yes, after this, we will be pulling up all these other charts. We will be going over everything, so no worries at all. Hold on, we'll take a look at Google. So Google's actually doing really good here. So as of right now here, let's see. So yeah, as of right now, we had this clear gap up, no consolidation here. And as you can see, yes, we ended up getting that break under this wall, and we're finally flushing down. So that's, you know, a great sign. We're down, what, $3 on that. So that's good. Do you want to see if that 307 can hit, and then that 309. So actually looks good. Do like how we're dropping there. Not too bad. So that is on Google. Actually, we'll set alert there if we can hit that target. So this was more of a, you know, lotto play for yesterday. So yeah, looks really good. So yeah, not too bad at all. Just like all of our plays. So this is kind of what I want to see. We got a, you know, clear gap up. We break consolidation. Kind of want to see those targets hit. Same thing, you know, like the Qs, clear gap up there, consolidation, empty space. Obviously hasn't finished this move, but yeah, looks good. All right, so that's that. So we'll keep on going. IWM, we did NVDA. All right, let's take a look. Actually, I do want to take a look at Amazon too. PLTR. All right. Oh, that's not PLTR. All right, cool. DKNG, yes sir, let's do it. All right, let's see. All right, okay, Amazon, it's still doing its thing here. Obviously, we had a beautiful fill in this, so I do want to see if we can hit those targets now. 222, 98, and then that final set 217, which looks good. All right, yep, let's keep on going here. Obviously, we know about that. IWM. Okay, so the thing about IWM is it looks good. So IWM has been playing around pretty much, I would say, all day yesterday. We had, what, small little scalps. A couple members ended up hitting some scalps on that. Honestly, I should have took those sells at seller's control, but it's all good. What I can see here, personally, got a little box there. Empty space is below us on that. So I kind of want to see if we can finish this move down to that 248. So yeah, down to that 248. That's what I can see there, which looks good. So yeah, what I can see here, basically, yeah, clear gap up there, no consolidation. Empty space below us. Looks good. So honestly, okay, so this would be my plan here. So if we can get like a nice strong close outside of this wall here, and then we can, you know, have this empty space, looks good. But if we end up rejecting this 250, I may end up taking maybe like some lotto calls, trying to reach this next little target to the upside. Yo Mo, what's up? All right, my bad if my if the live stream keeps pausing. People keep calling me. They're just like spam numbers. But I don't answer. I'll be like, honestly, I'll be like, look, bro, I'm in the Discord, so I'll answer there. All right, so yes, let's keep going. Let's see. We'll do Ollie, DraftKings. We'll do all these trades here. So, all right. ORCL. Okay. It looks like we broke over our wall, but I kind of want to see what the damage is on a lower time frame. So, still looks good. I still like it. I still would have that same target at 234. Empty space still above us, which looks good. So yeah, as of right now, this second here, we got empty space, which looks good here. So above that 222, if we can get that nice clear break, empty space above us. But if we drop today under that 214, down to that 208, which looks pretty dandy, pretty decent. So not a bad little play there. All right, so yeah, that's that. It looks really good. Right now, it looks like we're just in that box, so we just made a little bit more consolidation. Yo, Rugged is back with some charts, man. If you're in the Discord, you should probably look at that chart. It's a pretty nice one. If you know, you know. But yeah, shout out Rugged. I was looking at the same thing pretty much on that little entry. All right, so yes, let's keep on going. And yes, pretty much all our plays in the Discord, exactly the same. Obviously, if one trade doesn't work, we get into the next. As for yesterday, we kind of had to take what the markets gave us. We had some decent moves. But yeah, we just pretty much have to stay patient. Same thing for today. You know, if I get into a trade and, you know, if it's going good, going great, maybe I'll trim and then leave the rest and see if we can, you know, hit some targets. If we can't, I'll stop out. So same thing like that. Shout out to Glock for calling out WBD for the chat. But yeah, if, you know, if one trade doesn't work, or, you know, just like that NVIDIA trade that we end up having, if that trade, that full thing didn't happen, stop out and get a re-entry. Target Ulta, yes sir, I got you. And yes, Discord link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Link is in the bio. Just make sure to do your own research, of course. All right, cool. All right. Oh, let me take a look here. I gotta see. I'm not sure what I'm looking at on that. All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, so for this, I probably would have to break it down on a lower time frame, maybe like a 2 hour, 1 hour. Okay, this is what I would see here personally. I'll be honest, I don't really like this chart setup. It just doesn't look as clean. Hold on, let me see here. But I will say, hold on, let me see. All right, if I had to take this is what I can see here. Yo, Leah, thanks for gifts, really appreciate it. All right, so yeah, same thing here. Empty space below us. Hold on, let's see. Top wall there, bottom wall there. Still looks pretty good, pretty decent. First I would try it down to that 107. First trend would be that 109 though, for sure. Good morning. Hope you all having a great day. What, today's Tuesday? So yeah, let's find some little trades. So yeah, under that 112.03, we have to. So we already closed under pretty much. Would love to see us retesting this wall here, and if we can get under this wall and have a nice little push, would love that empty space to the downside here. So actually looks good. We'll just have to see how things play out. You're jumping from chart to chart. So yes, that's pretty much how I find all of my plays. So in the mornings, I do like to, yeah, pretty much jump from chart to chart and then find some decent setups for the day. And then in the Discord, I do like to, narrow it down to at least maybe 1 or 2, trades. Maybe, could be a couple other ones as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's all that I do. So it looks like, yeah, I do go over like 1,000 stocks a day, but you can even see like from just yesterday. Let me see here. Let's see, where are we at? Let's see, where are we at? So you can see yesterday, the plays that we ended up having. Watching QQ and Tesla for day trades. So we went over, pretty much did the same thing yesterday. NVIDIA and IWM don't look bad either. So gave them, what, 4 trades that I was looking at. Just keeping an eye on those. And then we posted those Tesla puts. You can see where we pretty much were. And then we end up getting in and we get out. So, but yeah, I do like to, jump around charts and seeing if we have some decent setups pretty much. Yo, Capo, Travis, thanks for the follows, man. Appreciate it. All right, so DraftKings, DKNG, we're not ready yet, or at least for me. I still like it. Empty space is above us. Want to see above that 36.13 empty space. But I will say though, so just to go back over that comment, yes, I go over, like 1,000 stocks in the morning. But for day trades, I already know like what I want to trade. I'll be honest, I only trade like maybe like 3 to 4 day trades, and then the swings will have a variety for sure. All right, so that's DraftKings. Also, let's look at TGT. Let's take a look here. So I think we ended up, so we're still in empty space. Kind of want to see if I can add into this position if it looks good. If I do though, I kind of want to see this retest out at this 92.21 area, and then if we can get that break above. So it looks good to me. Right now, we're just pretty much stalling right now. So do want to see if we can finish that empty space move. If not, yeah, that's pretty much it. So kind of my rule on this one was just want to try a little speculative, and then if it looks good, we're going to add to a nice position. Just started doing my research on day trading. So yeah, we do a little bit of both. For me, if I was brand new, I would stick to one strategy. Learn how to paper trade, learn how to use your brokers before just throwing money in and not knowing how to place orders and then getting messed up. So that's what I would personally do. And then, yeah, that's it. Obviously, you can even join a group. Doesn't even matter. Not even saying my group. Honestly, Potter's there too. You can join Potter. He's pretty fire. But yeah, I personally just stick to one strategy, and that's pretty much it. All right, let's see here. So we got some news at what, 11 for today. But yeah, that's just personally what I do, what I would do. Obviously, you know, there's even some people in my Discord that obviously don't even need me, but I will be honest, sometimes it's easier, you know, trading with the team. You know, you're all seeing the same thing. So it's a lot easier to hold, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And so like in my Discord, we all look for the same little position. We get in, we get out, and depending on how those candles move, I'll be like, all right, maybe I'll trim here just because it's not moving the way I want and leaving the rest, or maybe I'll hold all the way through. Really just depends. So yeah, if you're brand new, the free chat's there. Make sure to say hello. If you have any questions, drop those in the comments. All right, so we did POTR. So POTR, empty space, still here. We had a beautiful we had a beautiful entry on this. So yes, a lot of people ended up already getting out and, you know, trimming up, which is great, perfect, fine. I kind of want to see if we can hit that 185. So 185 and then that 194. Obviously, we go back to that 176. Then yeah, we got a little bit empty space that we could end up targeting into on the downside. I just like the community, dude. Yeah, it's pretty fire. I mean, obviously, there's some people that need a little bit of extra help inside the Discord. That's great. I'll be honest, I think there's some people there that just, you know, need someone to talk to. We're there too. And then, you know, obviously there's other great traders in there, and, you know, we just look for the same setup pretty much. And, you know, it's great vibes for sure. But yes, everything's in the bio though. Link is in the bio for everything. All right, so POTR, we did that. We did IWM, looks good, honestly. ORCL, we did this. BBAI and NVIS. We got to do this too as well. He said, I pay for a Glock. Dude, yeah, they're pretty funny, man. BA did a weird move after market price. Target was 210. Is it still possible to go up? Yo, Nick, what's up? Yeah, I got you, man. I'll definitely take a look. Honestly, bro, he said, dang, he called me out. I need someone to talk to. Dude, yeah, like Julius, he's one of the OGs in the Discord, and, you know, let's be honest, he doesn't need us. But, you know, there would be times where, you know, we call out trades and he gets in, or, you know, one of the members can call out a crazy trade, and then we all look at it, we're like, oh yeah, that's a good entry, exit, boom, get in, get out. Yeah, that's that. Alright, so BBAI, let's take a look here. My bad for all the yapping. But yeah, honestly, it looks like we already tapped into this target here. So yeah, we already tapped into this empty space here. So clear gap down, we broke above our wall, ended up tapping to there. Personally, the next thing that I can see that I like is this. Let me see here, actually. So I think, yeah, I did this on a 2-hour chart. So my next little move on this is above that 772. Empty space is here. So clear gap down, no consolidation, looks good. Clear gap down, no consolidation, empty space is above. Not too bad. So kind of like the same move, I would say. Just a lot of empty space above us. Obviously, yes, looks like we could end up. So hold on. This is more of a range, I would say, rather than, you know, a perfect box. But we can get that continuation under that wall, empty space down to that, let's see, 610 area, which looks good. All right, not too bad, not too bad. He said, I need someone to talk to. Honestly, I'll be honest, bro. I don't even talk to people in real life like that. I mean, I do have like my close friends, business partners, things of that sort. But honestly, you know, The people in the Discord, they're like kind of like my best friends. Honestly, they'd be like cracking me up pretty much every day. It's pretty funny. All right, so SOFI, yes sir, I got you, bro. And yes, if you have any requests, if I did not go over your requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. All right, let's see here. All right, NBIS, this is the last one we have to go over, and then we can I'll pull up some more charts for us. All right, so looks like I had something here. I'm not sure what it was. Let me take a look if it looks decent still. All right, let me see. Okay, it still looks good under that. So still clear gap up, no consolidation. Let's see here. Under that, 81.23 looks good. Okay, hold on, let me see. Yeah, 81.23. Let me make sure my boxes are great. Yeah, down to that 65.97. Looks good, not too bad there. I'm personally just gonna wait for that. But for me, do we have upside? Yes, we got upside too. So there's a little gap here. Hold on. Let's see. Top wall there, bottom wall there. Nice little 121 break into the empty space up to that 130.38. We got the empty space, which looks really good. All right, so that's that. Dude, I didn't even know what I said, honestly. You're still drinking water? Dude, honestly, it is time for me to go get some. I honestly lost track of time. Alright, so for today, we got some news. So we got some, what, 10 a.m., 11 a.m. news, so got to be very careful. What was that? AI is crossing? Hold on, let me see here. I had an alert on that for some reason. Hold on. I'm going to pull up all these charts. Give me 1 second. AI. What is the deal here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. Alright. AI having a little push here. Alright, alright. So, about AI, I still like this move here. Maybe I should write this down. Looks like this may happen pre-market, but we'll see. Hold on. Alright, let's see here. 1 second, 1 second. Alright, yeah, looks good. Above that 16. 12 looks decent. Alright, I'm going to pull up all these other charts here. IWM, SOFI. Let me take a look. BA. Alright, let's see, let's see. We did POTR. Firm. We did IWM. RIVN. Alright, cool. Let's see. Yo, Vincent, what's up, bro? QQQ. And then, yeah, we're going to pull up at least one more chart here. All right, 1 second, 1 second. All right, and then yeah, we're gonna pull up what QUBT. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll go over all these charts here. But yes, Lime called it out first. So yeah, we'll be getting some more water, maybe some fruit or something. So yeah, I'll be right back. If you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can see what a few members did just yesterday, even on the chop day. So looking forward to another great day if we can get it. Shout out, thank you God. Shout out Jesus, amen. But yeah, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. If you have any requests, now's the time to drop those in the comments. We will be going over it. All right, let's see, let's see. All right, 1 second here. I'll be right back, guys. Yo, I'm back. All right, so let's see here. He said, no giveaways, so we ain't your friends, bro. Dude, y'all, you guys are my best friends. Honestly, I was thinking about a giveaway soon. I gotta talk to media guy. I gotta see what we're gonna do. I want something to do with the merch that I'm gonna drop too as well. So yeah, I got a lot of things in store. Anyone do the training course? So yes, it is in the bio, the link in my bio. That pretty much goes over all the trades, goes from scratch, how to use brokers, things of that sort. I know a few members end up taking it, but that's for people that's already made a couple, some bucks from the trades that we ended up getting into. All right, so yes, let's keep on going here. And yes, that also does come with 2 months free in the VIP Discord, so you can see that in the chat there. All right, so yes, 1 second here. Look at Marvel. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take a look there. I got you, my guy. Dude, I feel like he's screaming through the phone. He's like, yo, look at it. All right, we'll take a look. Hold on 1 second here. All right, so we did BBAI Marvel. All right, let's see here. BA on the 5 minute. Yes, sir. I think we have it pulled up. Yeah, we got it pulled up. So, yeah, all these charts, we're going to be going down the line here. Got you guys. All right, let me take a look here. So, for Marvel, so yes, we've officially finished this move on that earnings play here. So this was a play we ended up getting into. We had this clear gap down, no consolidation. We ended up closing above, and then we slowly had that grind up. So it took, what, 2 weeks for that that first target to actually hit. And then, as you can see, we ended up... So, yeah, we ended up hitting that, final TP, that 108, but we ended up dropping, so those cons didn't really show anything. What I will say, though, for something new, let's go to maybe a 2-hour chart. Let's see. Okay. Actually, we'll get rid of this since this move already kind of happened. He said, how are you going to... Dude, did I not do it? I could have... Alright, maybe I didn't. Alright, maybe I'm tripping, bro. Alright, yeah, I'm tripping. I didn't do it. Alright, yeah, that's next. I swear. Alright, so yes. Right above... Hold on, let me see. Right above that 92.75. If we can get that nice break outside this wall here. So, nice candle close. For Marvel, I kind of would like a candle closure, so don't really want to just chase into it. But yeah, empty space is above, which looks good. Nice. Clear gap down. Looks good if we can get that break above, so not too bad there. Yo, Yaz, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Alright, so SOFI. I kind of... Is it bad that I kind of want to get rid of all this and start fresh? So, I do, but I don't, but we'll do it. So, this was this move here. You can see what we circled. Clear gap up, no consolidation. End up breaking under that 28.47, empty space to this downside. We tapped that first TP, that 27.09. If we can continue, I do want to see that 25.72. For something new, hold on. That 4-hour looks good, though. 4-hour looks good. 2-hour also looks good. So, yeah, they actually both line up pretty nicely. Let me see here. So, it looks like we got a... Alright, yeah, okay. We got it. We got it. Obviously, I'm not saying it's going to be right. I obviously could end up losing. That's perfectly fine. But, yeah, we'll see. Alright, let's see here. So empty space is above us, so above that 27.79 looks really decent. Want to see that nice clear break before that move to the upside. Obviously the downside here, we got a pretty clear decent box here on this 2-hour. We break under that 27.16, so I kind of want to see a nice candle body close. outside that level, outside that wall, and then we could finish that move to this downside there. So honestly, doesn't look too bad. Looks really good. Yo, G, what's up? Griff, my guy, good to see you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Yo, Linda, good to see you. Got Tesla calls on, let me see. Okay, so we did SOFI. We're in that box. Uncle Will, hopefully you're watching. All right, see, hold on, Tesla. All right, let me see here. Dell, all right, DELL. Hopefully that's the right one. Okay, yep. VZ, okay, cool. Dude, man, I'm doing great, bro. Honestly, I feel very energized for some reason. Not too sure why, but yeah, feeling great today. Hopefully you're doing good too, bro. All right, let me see here. I gotta pull this up actually. All right, so BA. So for BA, we are actually above our top wall. So we're at this wall that we need to reject to finish this upside move. This drawing is actually still pretty crazy. But clear gap down on consolidation. Want to see us pushing outside of this 205.93 area, and if we can do that, we got the empty space above us. The only thing about BA, it's just BA, right? So it likes to play around a lot. I remember the last, what, 1 or 2 times that I ended up trading it, I kind of had to let it ride out. We ended up, getting in, then it dipped, and then it slowly ended up going to those targets. So that's what I kind of would like to see. That's what this drawing was all about. So we kind of broke outside of our wall here, and then I was like, all right, BA, it likes to do some crazy things, so I maybe end up dropping, and it dropped, and then, yeah, I want to see us pretty much going up. All right, so that's that. So yeah, we're right at our bounce spot. I want to see us bouncing above there. Looks really good. All right, so that's on BA. Obviously, yes, you know, there's a small box here, so if we end up going back down below, this is that little move here, so give me 1 second. Top, bottom wall there. On that 205.42, could see down to this 202 area, so that's that empty space there. The Qs are suffering. Yo, Dwayne, what's up? Shirley, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I got you guys and gals. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. All right, so it looks like. Okay, yeah, you know, it looks good. This was kind of the move I wanted this morning, but it ended up happening in pre-market. So, see, clear gap up, no consolidation. We broke and closed under this wall here, and then we ended up trying to this downside. So that was a decent move. Obviously, yes, there's a wall that we could end up going to first, or I mean, we would have to, of course, in order for us to go to this upside. So I might lotto a trade, like a lotto at that 624, and then nice little entry above that 625. Empty spaces above us, which looks good. Looks like we're at our bounce spot there. Obviously, yes, below us. So if we end up continuing, I'll be honest, all this chop right here, I just don't like it at all. Seen on the 4 hour, it looked decent, but I kind of wanted to see under that 619. So that's what I can see there, which looks good. But yeah, other than that, yeah, the Qs, that little play here, what I kind of circled, this is kind of irrelevant now since it's already happened. But yeah, clear gap up, we ended up getting that little break there. All right, so that's that. Let me see here. IWM, but I do like above that 625. Oh, IWM looking pretty nice, pretty decent there. All right, hold on, let's see. Yeah, that looks good. we do have this empty space here, which looks good under that 250. I kind of want to see if at open if we can get some sort of retest. So I may not just hop in directly, but if we can get a sort of retest, looks good. If it leaves, maybe I'll try like a lotto. So if that lotto loses, it's fine. But yeah, 249, and then that 248 looks good. Not bad. Empty space is below us too. Dude, I feel like we've all been waiting for it. It's just been what's the word for it? Yeah, it's been playing around. That's the word for it, I guess you could say. So yeah, it actually still looks good. Still looks decent, but we'll see how things play out. Kind of want to see a retest on it. Actually, yeah, not a bad move. Dude, you know what? You know what's crazy? I don't know where my water went. I swear I went to get some, but I don't know where it went. All right, anyways. All right, so yeah, not bad. Let me take a look. Tesla, where are you at? Where are you at? Okay. Okay. Still looks good though. All right, yeah, I mean, it doesn't look too bad there. There is that empty space that looks good. Doesn't look too bad. Still, yeah, if we drop today, we got some empty space. All right, so let's keep on going. BABA, yes sir, let's do it. So we got to go over firm. We'll do all these other trades that we were supposed to do. Yeah, it looks like a great day if we can get it. When you say retest, what are you looking for? 50% of the box? Okay, actually we'll go over it 1 second here. I know I send it out in the Discord a lot, so give me 1 second. All right, so I think it was actually for hold on. I think I had a perfect example. It was actually yesterday. So trying to find this little play here. Give me 1 second. All right, so this play right here, this little entry that we called out just yesterday. So this was on Tesla here. So this was after the first time I got stopped out with a little bit of profit. But I told the members I kind of want to see this 1 hour close, and then if we can retest, we have that little downside. So you can see we were about to close in the 1 hour. We didn't close yet. We had literally 35 seconds left before we closed, and I wanted to close, and then I kind of wanted a retest. So the retest, basically, I kind of wanted to retest this bottom of this floor and see if we end up rejecting it. And as you can see, we ended up breaking under. We had a green candle that retested in this box. So if we go in the box, no trade, but we ended up rejecting that floor. So that's basically my entry, and then I just have my stop loss, and if it hits, cool. If I get stopped out, that's fine. And you can see Tesla, we closed under, and then we gave that retest, and you can see we finally touched that target. You can see pretty much that story mode there, as for yesterday. So we actually hit those targets there. So that's what I mean by retest. So kind of want to retest that floor. Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much yesterday. So that's why I say, if I have to stop out of a trade, that's perfectly fine. We'll have more trades. There will be more positions for us. You see what happened on the video, obviously yesterday on the Qs. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it, man, for sure. All right, hold on 1 second here. BABA. I don't know what I'm looking at. I gotta go to a higher time frame here. Let's see. Okay, we're at this 154. Let me get to a lower time frame really quickly. Okay. $152 down to that 147. Empty space is below us. If we can get that, looks really good. Down to that 147. So yeah, I kind of want to see this clear gap up. Under that 152 down to that 147 looks really good, really decent. You want to look at NVIDIA? Absolutely not. No, I'm kidding. I got you. All right, so yeah, under that 152 looks good. NVDA. So this move, I wish this full move happened yesterday. It would have been great. So we ended up getting in. So clear gap down. Had a beautiful little play on this. Nice, beautiful scalp. I can't complain on it. But after that, after market, we kind of ended up touching my final TP on that. So basically, I would love to see if we can clear that 190.26. So basically, just getting above our imbalance and then trying to finish that move to that upside, to that 195. No, I'm just messing with you guys, I swear. Yeah, I was like, that would have been great if it happened pre-market, but even if, you know, let's just say if I would have swung it. So if I would have swung it, like, boom. Dude, yeah, we went up, but it doesn't matter because we ended up dropping. So yeah, that's just what I see. Obviously, I don't really like the downside. I will say there is a little bit of downside, so hold on one second. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, under that 178, still empty space there. Got my alert set if it happens. So this is that little next move that I can see, which looks good. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for being a part of the live stream. Really appreciate it. Once again. All right, so we'll keep on going. BA, QQQ. I don't know where the keys are right now. All right, Q's is pretty much at that bounce spot, I would say. So I don't really like this trade. I only like it above that 625. So above that 625.60, there's that empty space there. I probably won't touch the downside unless if we can touch on that 619. So I did see that 4-hour candle too, but I just like that empty space here. So it looks good. Actually, I do see a couple good trades for today. Yo, Jeff, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Be sure to send yo, appreciate it, Leah. Thanks for all the gifts, all the likes as well. Really appreciate it. So yeah, that's what I can see there. Obviously, this was that move there that I was looking for during market open, but we could not get that little play. So that's just what I seen there. POTR, we're technically still in the empty space. We're just having trouble deciding if we want to go up and touch that final target or those final targets, or we're gonna go back into this box. So obviously, I know a lot of members ended up claiming and getting out already, but and trimming is good. But yeah, I want to see if those finals can hit that 185, that 194. Obviously, we go back to this 176. Could end up dropping there. So yeah, that's just what I can see. Not too bad though. All right, so that's there. Yeah, looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. All right, yeah, we got a couple good plays for today. People keep bugging me this morning. Did you, dude? What's wrong, man? What happened, bro? You good, bro? I got you, man. Hold on. Tell him to screw off. No, I'm kidding. All right, so for VZ, so it looks like we did have this empty space here. We broke above. We just been pretty much toying and not really, getting up there. I do want to see that 42 and then that 43 being able to hit. Obviously, it looks like for us to do that, we would have to break outside of this 41.96 to finish that little move to this upside, so it actually doesn't look too bad. So yeah, not bad there. It looks really good. But yes, guys and gals, I gotta hop off now. I lost track of time. So yeah, I got a lot of typing to do, so I gotta clutch up this typing. So I gotta stretch and stuff. So anyways, thank you all so much for tuning back into the live stream. I will be back on in about an hour or so. I try to hop on a little bit earlier, but we'll see. If you want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Honestly, if you're new, free chat is there. See how you like it. But yes, have a blessing, guys. See you all soon. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.